you guys, welcome to my channel, and today you guys I'm going to show you some of the products that I am about to use in a makeup look. I know I have makeup on already. I've had this makeup on since early this morning, and I'm going to redo my makeup here in a little bit. I'm going to show you some of the products that I'm going to use. Okay, as you know, in my last brow tutorial, maybe you haven't seen it. I'm just gonna put it this way: you probably haven't seen it because it was on the other channel of mine, Sheila Shimay. And so in that video I used the ELF lock on liner and brow cream, and I used the color dark brown. And so I decided that this is a little bit too much because that's what I have on right now. I feel like it's very pretty, but it's just, my brows just look so bold. So I don't want my brows to be too bold. I just want my brows to look real sculpted and really precise. So I decided to get the shade medium brown. It looks like this, the package. Y'all know this is not nothing new. Okay, so you can use this product as a brow gel or as an eyeliner. I feel like from my first impression using on the other channel, the brow tutorial video, I feel like it's not good to put in the waterline. I feel like it's a little too messy, but as a brow gel, I feel like it's gonna look all right. And as you can see, this is like in medium brown. I'm gonna swatch it though, because there we go. Yes, let me swatch it here. That's what it looks like. Medium brown. That's gonna work perfectly, I feel, so it doesn't look so intense, but I can still scope out my brows very nicely. So I did get that product right there for my brows, the ELF Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. I will be using this product in the upcoming video that will be next, okay? Another product I got is the Ardell Irresistible Shadow Stick. So that's it right there. And this is like in look like an olive green shade or a olive brown shade. I have tried this and I did put it underneath my lash line. So the color that you see underneath my lash line here is the actual color of this. But I want to use this on my lid and then top it with something. I don't know. I might just line my lash line again with this on the top and on the bottom, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's really pretty, like olive brown shade. That's it right there. And then when I smudge it out, it smudges out very nicely. So this will be good on the lash line. See there, smudged out. It'll be great for, there it is, smudged out right there. It'll be good on the lash line or on the lashes, just to smudge out and create a softer line on the lash line or on the eyes. So I got this shadow pencil. I don't even know where to put it. I've got so many things going on now that I don't even know where to put certain things, okay? Seriously. All right, so the next thing that I got is actually a product I've been wanting. I've seen a lot of people talk about this product and a lot of people who use this product. This is the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick Miracle Face and Body Sponge. It's for bronzer, tanner, and foundation. So when I saw that this is for bronzer and for foundation, I thought, yes, okay, I would love to try this big sponge. Like, it's really big and it's pink, it's pretty. So I don't mind trying this with some of my bronzers and my foundations. On the back it says the rounded side is for blending. So this side, like the rounded side, is for blending. And the flat edge is for contouring. This side here. And the pointed tip is for concealing. Down here, the pointed tip. And you can use damp or dry with liquid foundations, liquid or powder bronzers, and self tanners. Now I have a lot of bronzers. I would love to use this like with a bronzer. I would like to see what this would look like as if just like dipping into my powder all over my face for my face. I don't know whether wet or dry, or either the same thing for a bronzer. I would like to see what it looks like. But yeah, I got this beauty sponge by Real Techniques. So I'm excited to have that. And then the last product that I want to try is the CoverGirl Smoothers BB Cream. It's a tinted moisturizer and sunscreen. This is in light to medium. Has 10-in-1 instant skin enhancers. And so I already talked about this in a haul video, but I'm just saying I'm going to use this product in the video. This product it's supposed to do 10 things, and it's supposed to be natural looking radiance, sheer color, all day hydration, improved skin elasticity, broad spectrum of SPF 21, blends effortlessly, lightweight, helps skin feel smooth, covers to help instantly improve skin's appearance, and won't clog pores. We'll find out, but I'm going to use this product. That's what I'm thinking about using. And so yeah, you guys, that is it. Those are the main products that I want to use in my upcoming video, because I will have to take this makeup off, use my skincare to remove all this, and then go back in and reapply and create another video. So that's what I have planned, you guys. And so I thought I would go ahead and make a video previous, like a video clip previous, so you'll get to see some of the products that I'm going to use. Yeah, you guys, that is it. So this is the first part of the video. So look forward to the next part of the video with me adding new makeup on my face. Today I used one of my palettes that I've never showed before, because when I purchased this palette, my eye injury was like, yeah, it was there. It was really bad. My eye was really bad. So I didn't really want to make or create any eye makeup looks at the moment because of my eye injury. So the palette that I used today, and I'll use in this video using these products, will be my Too Faced Natural Lust palette. Yeah, I just think this palette is so pretty. Some people talked about it, some people didn't, but I find that this is more like an everyday palette, and also it has a few colors in there to intensify, maybe for a night out, but you see a lot of cool tone shades that looks more natural, and that will be very beautiful for many natural makeup looks. However, my look right now is not natural. I mean, I put some of the more bolder colors in the corner here. I started out a little natural, and then I got a little bold. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to use this palette here, Too Faced Natural Lust palette. So look forward to the video, and it's going to be a great one, you guys. So stay tuned, and let's go to part 2, okay? Let's get there. Let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And yes, you guys, I'm gonna finish this video. Yes, it's another day, but this is like part 2, but I'm putting the parts together. If you look at the first, I guess 10 minutes of this video, then you know the few products that I will be using. But there has been a little switch up. I told you guys one product that I will be using, which is the CoverGirl Smoothers BB Cream tinted moisturizer. I will not be using this today because I feel like I want to go for more coverage type of makeup look. So I won't be using this, but I will use it in the next video, okay? Because I just been into light foundations, BB creams, CC creams, those sort of things. But just to let you know, everything else pretty much is, well, there's a few more new things. This Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. Yes, it's a loose powder foundation. I'm going to use this to set my face, set my foundation, because I want a really good, like, full coverage sort of look today. And another product that I'm going to use that will be different from what I've used in videos before is the Neutrogena It Matters Mattifying Primer Stick. I'm going to prime the middle part of my face, like right up in here, because I find that I get super duper oily. Although I love all of my like luminous primers and my moisturizers and stuff like that, but I want to sort of mattify this area, because when this area gets really oily, especially around my nose, underneath my nose, like on my chin, it starts to look really greasy sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. So I got this to see if that would work. And the only other different thing is, it's really not really different. It's the same product that I mentioned before, but it is the ELF, what is it, Lock-It eyeliner and brow cream. But I did get a different shade. This one is like, I think it's medium brown. The other one was like dark brown, but this is like medium brown. I'm going to use on my brows. So that's what I'm about to do right now. But first, I'm going to moisturize my face with the Collab Pep Talk Primer and Skin Booster, one of my favorite products. It smells like fresh lemons and grapefruit. I love it for in the morning. Like, y'all, seriously, you need this. This smells so good. I don't know which one of the YouTubers that put this together. I know it was by YouTubers, and you can get this at Sally's Beauty, but I have to give props to whoever came up with this, or the idea of this, or how y'all did this. This is so good. I love the smell of fresh lemons, grapefruit, just fruit in general in the morning, and even in the evening, any time of the day. I love the smell of fresh fruit, and this smells like fresh fruit, and I love it every morning. The other thing I'm going to use is the Bolero Hydrating Facial Gel Hydrator. This has watermelon and aloe in it, so that's another like fruit sort of, vibe. I just love it. It just awakens me, and it just smells so good. I love it. It just does something for my senses. I just love it. And then the other thing I will be priming with is the Pond's Perfect Color Complex Beauty Cream. This gives me that luminous glow, okay? So, yes, I use all three. So this is how I use it, because I don't think I've showed y'all over here on this channel. I actually do like 4 pumps right here, and that's probably too much, but you guys, I don't like my skin looking dry. And because the weather is changing, my skin tends to look dry, So I don't like that dry, light look. And then I grab the Pond's Beauty Cream. This is about to fall off. Okay. Then I grab the Pond's Beauty Cream, which is the luminizer. And I'll put about that much in it. Maybe too much. Like I said, everybody use as much as you think you need if you were to try these products. But you talking about moisturizing. I put it underneath my eyes as an eye cream. And yeah, just rub it in really good. All right, so I got that on. As you can see, it's really like glowy. My face is like glowing, but that's what I want, okay? I don't want my skin looking dry. So now I do this, seriously, I go in with the Collab Pep Talk Primer and Skin Booster, and I grab just a little bit, not a lot of this, because I have enough, moisture going on my skin. I have enough moisturizer. So I put enough to smell those fresh lemons and all that good stuff. Oh my God, that smells so good. I will repurchase and repurchase and repurchase this item, and I highly recommend it to any of you, because actually you don't have to use all those moisturizers like I do with this product. You can simply use this product alone. This is like a moisturizer, a primer, and all that in one. But I just like it all together because I want my skin to look very well hydrated, okay? And I do drink water now. If y'all haven't noticed, my skin has looked really been really looking really good. Someone told me that your skin looks really, really good. And after everything I've been through, you would think my skin would be just having hard times. But I have to say, drinking water, it's really true. Drinking water is really good for your skin as well as your health. It's good for the overall body, okay? So recommend it, okay? If you're not drinking enough water or you don't drink water, you need to drink water. I'm 44 years old, and I'm telling you, when I had the eye injury, all that was going on, my skin backfired on me. When I say backfired, my skin was ashy, dry, rough, texture, just everything you could possibly imagine. And when I started drinking water, and I mean, when I say drinking water, I'm talking about I used to drink I ain't gonna say I used to, I do. I drink a bottle of water that is this this much and about that thick. I can't tell you in fluid ounces. I forgot. I don't have the bottle. And I drink 2 of those, which is sort of 16.7 fluid ounce bottles. Yes, I drank that much, because you got to go by how much you weigh, or it depends on how much you weigh, depends on how much water you need to drink. Remember that. Don't overdo it, because you can hurt yourself with over drinking water. You can't over drink water. You have to go by your body weight, and you'll know how much water you need to intake every day. But y'all know what I'm saying. I hope y'all do. But yeah, I drink a good bit of water now, and I can see the difference. I also do another thing, and I will get to that video, y'all. I'll talk about a few things. I don't know. I may and I may not, but yeah, drink water, okay? Even though I'm drinking a little soda this morning, I have to have at least a cup of soda, whether it's a diet soda or something, or juice. I have to have at least a cup, okay? So I'm not cheating. That's just a little something, We got to have what we got to have, okay? All right, so anyways, the ELF liner and brow gel is what I'm going to do now. And what I do, y'all know, ain't no need of me going through these steps. I'm just going to do my brows. And I'm not going to go through the steps and talk about it, but I'm going to comb through my brows with my spoolie. And, hey, baby. Hey, where you go? That's my little puppy. Anyways, I'm going to comb through my brows, these little bitty blonde brows, and then just fix my brows up, okay? So that's it. I'm not going to talk through this. Actually, I'm going to speed through it, or either just delete this part out of the video, because the video will be extremely long if I sit here and just show y'all everything. I have done that and used to do that back in the day, and I'm telling you, the video will be extremely long because I take my time on everything, just about it. So let me do my brows, okay? All right, so now everything is done. The brows is on. Very bold, I know. I just been doing that lately. I don't know why, but I have. So now, the next thing that I did after my brows is I used the ELF 16-hour camo concealer, one of my favorite, and I have to say my favorite concealer, and it's in the drugstore, and it's by ELF, and it costs $6, which is amazing, and this is completely full coverage. I use it on my lids as an eyelid primer for my shadows and also to sculpt my brows and all of that good stuff. So I do recommend this concealer. Now there is another one that is hydrating. This one is the original, which is the matte version. I'm thinking it's matte, but just letting you know that's what I use. If you're wondering, like, wow, her lids, you can't see the redness anymore, any of that. It's this concealer. So good. So good. You've got to have this in your collection. It's so good. But anyways, eyeshadows. Now, I'm not too sure as to what I'm going to do, like as far as eyeshadows. I did pick up this Ardell. What is this? The Ardell Resistible Shadow Stick here, and I don't know what number it is. It's like a olive green shade. I put this on my bottom lash line like yesterday. I'll show it to you guys. That's what it looks like. I think I'm going to go for that since I have on a green top today, which has those girls on it. I had created a video, a haul video, and I showed y'all this top, and I gave you a little story behind this and who these ladies are on my shirt. But I used to love this group when I was young. But anyways, y'all, let's don't talk about that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pencil, and then I'm going to also use, I guess, these greens here, these olive green shades, maybe a few more shades from this Euphoria Color Story eyeshadow palette, one of my favorites. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this on camera. I think I prefer just to do my face makeup on camera, but you get the idea. You know what I'm doing step by step, because if I show you everything, this video is going to be extremely long. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow, and then of course I could always come back with another video and actually just do an eye makeup look. Okay, that way the video won't be so long. But let me just fix my eyes, you guys, and I'm gonna come back to my face, and that's when I'll talk some more and just show you. Okay, so now I partially got my eyes fixed. This is what I wanted. I wanted something a little green, a little blue, something to sort of match my top here. So yeah, pretty bold eye, but let's put on the face makeup. Let's get it all even. Now I haven't finished my bottom lash line. There's a few more things I gotta do as far as my bottom lash line, but let's go ahead. All right, let's finish the face. I'm gonna use the Neutrogena It Matters Mattifying Primer Stick right in the center of my face. Hopefully this mattifies like I was telling y'all, the center of my face. I don't like my face to be, especially the center, or sometimes I just don't want my face to look too luminous in certain areas. And I notice in some pictures, it's not bad. It looks good. It's just like, I don't like for my nose to look like it's like really greasy, like right here on the side. So I figured I'll try this primer stick by Neutrogena. This is smooth. I mean, it doesn't have like this tacky feel to it. It still feels somewhat luminous. It doesn't feel like some primer sticks feel, like mattifying primer sticks feel when you first put it on. So it's different. I'll let you know if it works out, as the day, well, not as the day, but the next time I create a video, I will let y'all know. I'll do a review, let you know how well that worked for me. Now, the next step is the Garnier Skin Active BB 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Protector. It's an anti-aging product. I use this with almost every foundation or BB cream because this has SPF in it. I'm trying to get into that. I feel like it's very, like, we know that's important. I ain't got to talk about it. It's just one of those things that I feel like I need to do now, you know, and it's important to do this step right here. You can use this alone, just like as foundation. You don't have to, like, yeah, you don't have to add foundation to it and all of that. It's time for what? The foundation. Okay, got that on, and I kind of drag it on down, like slightly on my chin, below my chin a little bit. That little extra that I have on. Foundation, I'm going to use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. I want a little more coverage, even though I love my BB creams and my skin, tinted moisturizers, my skin, tinted skin veil foundations. I love those, but I have 3 foundations, actually 2 foundations that I feel like is my foundations when I want more coverage. But I can make the BB cream by L'Oreal. It's pretty good too. But anyways, you guys, let me just get to the makeup. Okay, let's just get to it. But first, I will be applying the foundation with this Real Techniques sponge here. This one is supposed to be for like liquid foundations, powder foundations, bronzers, everything. And it's really, really big, but I like that. So I'm going to blend out this foundation on my face using that beauty sponge by Real Techniques. And I'm trying not to put too much. And I always say that, you guys, but y'all know how I am. I have always been a type of person that put way too much foundation on. And I just can't help it. It's just, I hate to say that's just who I am. It's not that. It's just, I like to make sure I have enough coverage the first time. And hopefully I don't have to go back in and dip in and get more product. I just rather smooth out extra foundation on my face than to keep adding foundation on. That's just me. Some people say you're crazy. Everybody's different. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out. Ooh, it feels good. I love this sponge. I love Real Techniques products anyway. But for now, like just putting on this foundation here, I love it. Like, that's it, you guys. Like, foundation is on. And I put just enough. I didn't overdo it. So, yeah, look at that. Really nice sponge. I love it so far. Wonderful product. So once again, for foundation, I use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup in shade 60. That's what I have on. So now I can move on to concealer. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Collab No Flaws Under Eye Concealer. Sorry. I love this. This is so brightening and so beautiful. Like, just a little bit goes a long way. And I love it. And for it to be a concealer, like, as in, like, a jar concealer, I don't have issues of it, like, drying and stuff underneath the eyes. I know some of y'all probably say, you need to set your under eyes. Sometimes I do if I feel like my lines are really, like, I haven't had enough rest. Sometimes I feel like, yes, you need to go ahead and set your under eyes, like, right now. But today I feel like it's not too bad. I can go ahead and use my Maybelline Superstay Multi-Use foundation stick in warm coconut to contour, to warm up my skin, basically. And this is how I do it. Okay. I'm going to bring it out just a little further out because I love bronzer as my blush. I'm not too much of a blush fan, even though I love blush, but I prefer bronzers as my blush, even though I love blush, okay? I know that may not make sense, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, bronzer is my blush. And I just put those lines like that. That's what I do. I love this. This is such a beautiful contour shade or bronzer shade for me. Once again, this is the Maybelline Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. This one is in warm coconut. Like, seriously, it's really good. I like it a lot. And then I like to take my YBF, Your Best Friend, light brush. This is perfect for contouring and putting on foundation, whatever. And I like to blend this out. Now I'm gonna go in here with the sponge and just sort of straighten out this line. Yeah, just like that. Do the same thing up here on the top. Same thing, y'all, just bronzing my face. Good brush. Your Best Friend YBF brush. Look how it's shaped. It is perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it, love it. One of my favorite brushes. Okay, so this is the part where I go ahead and put on my bronzer first, and then I go back in and powder. You would think, no, powder first, but honestly, I bronze first. So I take my bronzer and I take my setting powders, like what I'm gonna use to set my under eyes. So basically, I set my under eyes first, and I do use this Marc Jacobs powder here that I really love. It's like a highlighter, but y'all, you can set your face, your under eyes, all that. It don't hurt, okay? So I'm gonna use the Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use that to set my under eyes today. And yeah, I got some product in there that's gonna work perfectly. Grab my brush here. Set my under eyes with this. Now this is the first day as far as me using this Neutrogena foundation, loose powder foundation. So I don't know if I'm gonna like. Ooh. It looks good. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the line over here, but look over here. Okay, I'm liking it. So far, I'm liking it. Love it. It takes some time. Okay, so I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs powder here. And what I do, I love this because this helps out with wrinkles, fine lines. Y'all know it all. Like some of y'all probably say, that's so old. Yes, but it's a good powder. It's not old. I freshly bought this, but I decided to use it because I do like how it highlights. And I do like the fact that I can set my under eyes and it has a little glow underneath my under eyes that is not too much, okay? And it doesn't bring out like all sorts of lines and stuff. This actually helps out with fine lines in my opinion. So, but this bronzer right here by Wet n Wild, like I'm serious, it is so good because I like how it has this little luminous finish or a little shine. I wouldn't say luminous, but a shine. But it's not too much. It's just enough to give me a healthy glow. And y'all, this is like, what is it, $3 or $5? $3 to $5. I think it's $4 and some change. This is so good, and a lot of times you can get it on sale. Sometimes, like at Walgreens, they can have like buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off. Or you got 20% off or 50% off of these products right here. So y'all, the one that I get once again is What Shady Beaches, and you may not can see that, but y'all, this is so pretty. It's the perfect bronzer for me, and I highly recommend it. Now I'm going to use this wet sponge, and hopefully I don't mess up my powder bronzer or I'm going to be mad, but I'm going to dip this in here. Oh, I can see my powder's getting wet, but let's see what it looks like. Okay. It just looks more natural to me. It's not like really bold or anything. Maybe I need to add just a little more. Oh, there we go. I had to grab some of that powder. Oh, I like the idea of using a beauty sponge with powder. Look at that. The shiny part sticks out really nice. Ooh, don't I look bronzy? I love it. All right, you guys, look at that. I'm going to put on the Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder to set my face. Once again, I do like the luminous look, but at the same time, I'm going for something a little more full coverage. You know, something a little more coverage, just more coverage. So I'm going to add the powder. And I just like basically dump some of this powder into the lid. Good thing that it has a lid. And then I'm gonna, I don't even need this brush. I'm gonna grab my powder brush here. And I'm just gonna grab some of this powder and put it on, okay, you guys? So, this powder is in the shade, did I even tell y'all? I think it's in the shade 50, in case some of you is curious what shade I'm using. It's in the shade 50, and I'm just setting my entire face. Of course, this is a loose powder, so I basically have to go into this powder a lot. Hope I don't mess up my clothes. I shouldn't even have put on my top yet, because that's the only thing about loose powders is that it is messy. But it's so worth it, though, because it gives this, like, mattifying finish. This is in the shade 50. Soft beige is the color that I have in the Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. And remember, this is a loose powder foundation. You don't have to put foundation on like I did. You can use this as your foundation, like moisturize your skin and just actually add this on and go, okay? But this I use as a setting powder for my foundation today, just to get some more coverage and to sort of smooth out my skin and all of that. So just remember that, okay? That is a foundation. So the next thing would just be my blush, finish my eyes, and highlighter. So for highlighter, you guys, I'm just going to use my regular Color Store Euphoria Baked Eyeshadow Palette. I like to use like this shade, that shade, and that shade. That shade, that shade, and that shade. To me, it's just the perfect, like, nice, soft highlighter that I like to use, or what I've been using. And it works for me. And so I like it. So I'm just going to add this right on top of the cheeks. I'm using the ELF highlighting brush, and I love this brush. Put on some liner, go like add a little color on my lash line, and put on my mascara. And I'll go ahead and tell you what those things are. The mascara, you know, it's the Believe Beauty Volumized Eyes and the Lengthening or Extended Lash Lengthening Mascaras. I'll use that, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of this Mally eyeliner here into my waterline a little bit. And I think I'm going to use the Ardell Eye Resistible shadow stick that I used from the beginning on my lid. I'm going to put some of that on the bottom lash line and kind of smudge it. And if you want to know what eyeshadow palettes I use to create this eyeshadow look, I use the Color Cosmetics Tropical 15 color eyeshadow collection here. It looks like this. I did use this green shade out of it right there. So I did use that. That's a wonderful, cheap, inexpensive palette. Y'all, I think I paid $3.99 for that palette. What a deal, okay? What a deal. And then I did use my Fall Fest by Tarte palette here. I did use this green here called Sipping Cider. And I did use this cream shade right there and the blush shade a little bit, just trying to blend in some shades. Another thing, I just really wanted to use some of those palettes that I haven't even really created any makeup looks because of my eye issue, so I felt like it was time. Now I did use the Color Story Euphoria. I use this all the time. As you know, I use the eyeshadows here, here, and here as a highlighter, and then I use this green and this green on my eyes as well. So now you know the eyeshadow palettes that I use and just about everything. So I've showed you. Now let me just finish my makeup look. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. So I am very impressed with the look overall. Usually, you guys, I'm not into green eyeshadow. I am just not a green. I just don't like the color green too much. But because I had on this fabulous shirt, this girl group shirt, and it's green, I felt like, why not put some green in it? Now, this look will probably be my St. Patty's look. I might do another video, but I doubt it. This is probably it, you guys, but I'm gonna let you see the look completely because right now I got my hair all fixed up and you may not can see the eyes as good, but this is what it looks like, you guys. There's my eyes. This is it. A lot of eyeliner, y'all know by now, or at least you should know by now that I love liner, okay? Usually all of my makeup looks are I'm going to put on eyeliner. So that's not nothing new if you've been watching me or have watched me back in the day since, I guess, 2014 when I started doing YouTube. But I need to add two things that I didn't mention to you guys and one thing that I really, really love. Out of everything I mentioned that I love, I've got to mention actually two things. But I want y'all to know that I did add a little bit more of a green color on the center part of my eyelid. As you can see, that little shimmer shade that's really bold light, like right up in this area here. I used the Too Faced Natural Lust palette, which I have to create a makeup look with this palette, because when I got this palette, I got a lot of palettes when I had my eye injury and it was very bad. And I really didn't use them because I was waiting on my eye to heal. So now I want to use this palette and some more palettes because now I can. So, but just to let you know, I did use these two shades right here. That green shade that you see in the center is called, what is it called? Temptation. It really is. It's called Temptation. And I did put Temptation down in here in the inner corner. And the other shade I use is called Oopsie Daisy, which is this gold shade right there. I did put that right here in the inner corner. So I thought I would mention that in case some of you might wonder, what is that shiny, what color is that shiny green shade in the center of her eyelid? That is what I use coming from this palette here, or out of this palette. This is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. Everybody knows about that. It's not a new palette, but it's new to me because I didn't get to use it when it was new, even though I got this palette or purchased this palette when it was like really just fresh out and just brand new, okay? But anyways, on my lips, I used the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Rose Crush. It's a pink shade like that. I just lined around my lips. I didn't even fill my lips in. But then I used this fabulous color by Ardell Cosmetics. I used the color called Tender. And it's such a beautiful pink nude. That's what it looks like. It's my kind of nude, okay? So it reminds me of that, what is it, Kiko, or that brand Kiko. I used to love a nude lipstick by Kiko, and I used all of it, and I can't find it anymore in my area. However, Kiko is still being sold, I think, at Walmart. I'm not sure, but it used to be sold here at Walmart, but then they stopped selling it. So very disappointed because I like that brand, but this nude, this pink nude, remind me of the lipstick that I loved by that brand. But yeah, you guys, that's what I have on my lips. And as far as the two products that I really, really want to give a shout out to is, first of all, this Real Techniques sponge here. This is really nice. I do like how big the size of it is. I feel like I can put on my foundation so quick, okay, because it's so big. It gets the areas real quick. Another thing is I do like to use this wet sponge, or the sponge wet, and put my bronzer on. I feel like my bronzer looks even more shiny. Like, I know I have those few shadows from the Euphoria Color Story palette on my cheeks, but there's still a good bit of shine, but not overly shiny. So I feel like because I damped the sponge and applied the bronzer on, I feel like I have just this natural, beautiful, healthy, bronzy, like, glow going on. And who does it like that? Like, that is so amazing. And next time I use this sponge, I'm going to use the loose powder foundation by Neutrogena and see how well it works, like with a loose powder foundation, to see if I can get a good results with this sponge and a loose powder foundation. I really want to try that because this sponge works with powder, bronzer, liquid foundations. Yes. So I'm very excited to try this with a great powder, because if it's anything like the way my bronzer looks, I'm going to love it if it looks just as good like with a powder, a loose powder foundation, because I'm in love with my bronzer right now. I was in love with it yesterday and the day before that, and ever since I got that bronzer from Wet n Wild, the What Shady Beaches bronzer. I love it, but with the wet sponge, this one here by Real Techniques, amazing. I love it. Look at that. It looks so smooth. The bronzer looks smooth, and it just looks, y'all, it just looks amazing. I love it. I'm in love with this sponge already, okay? So that's not a surprise because I like Real Techniques brushes, and makeup tools and things like that. I love it, okay? I always have supported that particular brand. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the Neutrogena It Matters Mattifying Primer Stick. I do like this because what I'm noticing right now is that the areas where I have placed this primer stick to mattify my skin, I'm noticing that it's not as oily. I feel that it's getting a little oily on this side a little bit. And that might be because I don't know. I just have to figure it out. It could be from the lighting, but I'm not sure. But as far as this area of my face, my chin, it's a little oily there. And my forehead is just a little oily. So I still feel like this product is working for me because without this product, usually all of this area here would be super duper oily looking. And I have to say, you guys, first, I'm not saying because I don't want y'all to think this product does not work. I do use the Hard Candy Sure Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. Now, you know that this is like very dewy, okay? This has like electrolytes to energize the skin. It has coconut water in it, and it's supposed to be a 12-hour wear, which it is. It's one of my favorite primer waters that I actually set my makeup with. I don't use it as a primer. I use it to set my makeup. And so this has a lot to do with the little shine that I get in the center part of my face. So what I'll have to do to really test this out, I don't need to use this primer sprayed by Hard Candy just to see if this primer stick actually does mattify my skin. So I will do that in a makeup look or something like that, in an upcoming makeup look, and I can truly give y'all a real good review. Okay, that's my thing. I want to give y'all a full good I will give y'all a really good review and let y'all know how well this mattifies my skin, because I'm looking at it soon will be very warm out soon, okay? Because I can tell the season is changing. A lot of times I can just leave on my sweatshirt that I have on right now. I can go and I'm comfortable, okay? So I know the season is changing, so I know I'm going to need some mattifying primers to keep my skin from looking so oily because it's going to be hot. So therefore, I feel like this may be a good product. I just got to try this product without using that hydrating primer mist from Hard Candy, which I absolutely love. So that's going to be very hard to do, but I've got to do it to test this product. But I do like it, you guys, because it doesn't feel like my makeup is sliding off. You know how some primer sticks, when you put it on the skin, you can touch your face and just go, it just feels like, when you touch your skin, you feel like your makeup is just sliding off. I'm not having that effect. So automatically I feel like this product is good because I could touch my nose, this area here, everywhere where I place the primer stick, it doesn't feel like my makeup is sliding off. So that's a good thing. So like I said, I'll give y'all a thorough review once I use this product for a little while without the primer, the hydrating primer mist from Hard Candy, and really let you know how well this primer stick really is, okay? Some of you may say, that's not new. It's new to me, okay? This is new. Once again, all of my stuff got robbed, okay? For somebody to say, oh, I had that in such time. Okay, well, I probably had it, but mine was stolen. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. Not to be me, I'm just putting it out there. All this stuff for me is new, okay? So yeah, you guys, that's enough with that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I appreciate y'all watching. Please come back for more videos, and I thank you so much, and keep me in your prayers. I'll do the same for you, and I love you, and come back, okay? Bye-bye.